My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Wildfrost. It's about time. Let's go to a daily voyage. The daily voyage for Friday, the April 21st, 2003. We have two different modifiers here. That is Battle Bell. Enemies have +1 damage and +1 health. And Bomb Skull Bell. All friendlies and enemy clunkers, friendly and enemy clunkers, have Bomb Skull charms. So Bomb Skull is Explode 8 when the unit dies. All friendly and enemy clunkers. So the egg is not considered a clunker. We've got Kayun here, who applies 1 frost on smackback, has 4 counter, 2 damage. Junjun Mask, that's also not going to count as a clunker. Are we going to... I mean, we will possibly get some clunkers over the course of the mission. Oh boy, let's go. Our base deck is also slightly different, so I'll just quickly mention we start out with the egg. When destroyed, it summons Dreg. We've got a Junjun Mask, Berry Bell, the Blizzard Bottle, a Pombum, and 5 Tar Blades. So I can deal 4 damage and then 3 damage with the first 2 Tar Blades. In fact, I could even do 4 to Grouchy, then 3 to the Wild Snoof, and then 2 to the Wild Snoof the turn after, taking it out. And then on that final turn, I can play a Junjun to protect against Grouchy. I like that. Better utilization of my damage. Well, I do kind of want to have a Junjun out on board. If I let Kayun go with this smackback, I'm just not going to have enough health to keep them around. No, I got to put Junjun down for defense here. And then I'll respond by killing the enemy. Gobbling. Oh, of course, I need to draw towards my drag. Drop that bad boy in front of the Winter Worm. Now, I want to do just as many hits as I possibly can against the Gobbling. Unfortunately, the Gobbling looks like it's going to run in 3 turns, so really it's like Tarblade, Blizzard Bottle, and then Kayun smacks them. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hit stun. Another hit. And we can reroll now. I mean, Pombum would be great to be able to play next round because a bunch of enemies are about to be summoned. So, like, if I put you down here and then Berry Bell, enemies are summoned, I play Pombum, then we can redraw into the next deck. I think I prefer that. Hello, Snow Knight. As well as Baby Snowbow. I Pombum the enemies, killing Snowbow, dealing a bunch of damage to the Winter Worm. Unfortunately, we reduce the Winter Worm damage to a point that it can't kill the berry buffed egg. How do I kill as many of you as quickly as I can? So the Snow Knight is about to kill Dreg, which will summon, or Egg, which will summon Dreg. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I'll be able to keep that around for enough time to do much with it. I can do 4 damage and then 2 damage to the Tar Blade. And then Kayun will kill the Goblin, so we'll end up with 2 killed that way. No, the Goblin will run before Kayun can do that. I may not be able to optimize the gold gain here as much as I wanted. Yeah, especially with that Goblin running. However, if I put Kayun on the bottom side, I can kill the Goblin and the Winter Worm at the same time, which is nice. At least get 1 more combo. And then there was 1. Snow Knight's about to deal 3 damage to the frontline target. It's not going to be relevant to us, frankly, at all. Draw into this new hand and see if I get the instant kill. We do. Tarblade for the murder. Goodbye, Snow Knight. It's no problem, Snow Knight. Now the egg is injured, but I do want the egg injured. I want it to have less health, so it summons Dreg faster. Frozen Travelers. Frozen Travelers. Do I want an additional Frozen Traveler or do I want more money? In a world where all friendly and enemy clunkers have Bomb Skull Charms and I have an egg as well as Kayun? Boy. I'm gonna go for the money. Oh, we got 70 from that. Decent, decent. We open up the treasure chest and find a Bling Bank, Grabber, and Yeti Skull. Grabber is a Noomlin card, so it will be played for free, deals 1 damage, and then also yanks, pulling the target to the front. As the Yeti Skull, kill an ally in order to apply 3 Frost to all enemies in row. That would be a really good way for me to get the egg to blow up as soon as I need it to, as well as maybe even clunkers. Clunkers do count as allies. We also do have Bling Bank. Whenever an enemy is killed, gain 4 Bling and explode 8. I almost feel like I have to take the Bling Bank because it's so early. And also it does have the explode 8, so it's going to be good late as well. Berry Sis, when hit, add your health to a add the lost health to a random ally. Van June. Wait, can I even rename my leader in... Yes, I can! Alright, I didn't know if I would be able to. Our leader today is Moms. Van June or Snoffle? Snoffle does no damage, applies 1 Frost to all enemies on a counter of 4. While active, add current damage to all summoned allies. All summoned allies. So that'll be our, egg spawn, our Junjun mask. I'm leaning towards Berry Sis or Snoffle here. Additional health is always quite good. Full stop, I guess. Let's go into the next battle. We've got a Bulb Head and a Pop Shroom. Got to deal with a Pop Shroom first before it applies 4 and destroys itself. Although I guess I could let it destroy itself against the egg. Interestingly, the egg doesn't need to go out first, because it doesn't get faster if it goes out first. I might as well put Junjun's mask out first in order to get something that actually has a counter that's relevant. And then I want the egg and Bling Bank out before the end of this also. So the Pop Shroom is going to destroy itself in order to attack that egg. And then it kills the egg, but the egg summons dregs, so that's actually ideal for us. Getting the Bling Bank out will give us the ability to get some money when Pop Shroom dies. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way for me to get the Berry Bell to hit all of the targets that I want it to hit, but I guess Junjun and Moms is already enough. How much do I care about damage in the rest of the deck? I guess I need to care about it a little. Maybe I use a Tar Blade rather. Because I freeze the enemy here, and now if I draw into 3 Tar Blades, I can Tar Blade the Bulb Head down. Or do I want to play Berry Sis? No, I Tar Blade the Bulb Head down. Enemies are summoned onto the field. I now have the ability to throw a Pombum at them. Pombum, in fact, that will kill a Puffball, and then the Pop Shroom will also die to Junjun's attack this round. Oh, Junjun's aimless, so I actually struck down the Goblin in the backline instead. Neat. I can kill the Pop Shroom here, but I should probably get Berry Sis out first. In fact, Moms can kill the Pombum right now as well. Saving me from having to use Tar Blades to do it. I can also just freeze the Shroom Gobbler here on the bottom line for 3 rounds, get myself to my next draw. Love it. Pombum's available soon again. Love that. The Dreg is just gonna murder the Shroom Gobbler this turn as well. I guess I might want to try and stop Junjun from activating if possible. Because they will just die. I don't really want to play any of these cards for 2 rounds is the big problem I'm running into right now. Fine. I'm gonna redraw entirely, getting over to my Berry Bell. Oh, Junjun has no target to attack, but still dies to it. That's fine. Doesn't really cause a problem. I can summon another Junjun immediately, should I want. So unfortunately, Shrootles there on the bottom line is aimless. Will be attacking for 1 damage. When they do that, they will attack the Bling Bank, which will then explode, killing both of them. There's one way to do it, but I can also just get 4 by killing the Puffball myself. Yeah, I'm not going to prioritize the combo kill there. Just going to keep my extra tools around when I have them. So Veiled Lady on the top line, I would really like to freeze you. You could apply 3 Shroom, unfortunately. So realistically, you want to be attacking the Junjun Mask on the top line there. I'm going to use Berry Bell on my own top line. Maybe that was incorrect, actually. You've got a counter of 3, you've got a counter of 4, you've got a counter of 3. 3. Okay, yeah. I can get Dreg to kill both the Veiled Lady and Shrootles at the same time here. One damage, 3 poison's gonna be too much for the Dreg, so I will lose Bling Bank by doing so. Free Shrootles on the bottom line. Veiled Lady explodes the Bling Bank. And now, over the course of the next 2 turns, I throw 2 Tar Blades at the Veiled Lady on the top line. Honestly, I don't even need to. But I throw the second one, and then Dreg frenzies through the Veiled Lady as well as Shrootles. Getting the combo. Neat. We keep the egg injured, and we don't make anything else so. Aha, the Charm Merchant. But it's up against the Woolly Snail on the bottom line. I got myself some additional money earlier on. Let's go for the bottom line here. Groff. Trigger when an ally is sacrificed. You attack 2 times. When an ally is sacrificed, sacrifice as a keyword. Killed by team. Does that count me doing it? I don't know. Tiger gains 2 teeth, and Shen, apply 1 overburn, but increase by 1 when hit. Do you like the idea of, especially with Berry Sis, getting Shen out on the field? Bling Bank, Pombum, Overload, all of that seems like it goes together quite well. I'm gonna take Shen. I think I've convinced myself. What's this charm? Noomlin Charm. Oh, that's an impressive one. I want to save that for later, especially because we have a shop, so I might be able to put it on something potent. Hello, Woolly Snail. Okay. Ice Dice, apply 1 block to a random ally or enemy 2 times. Tiger Skull, 0 damage, but it kills an ally to provide 4 teeth to a random ally. Azul Battle Axe, apply overburn equal to the damage dealt, and it's on discount. I'm looking at this Skull Mist Tea though. Does 0 damage to the target, kill an ally, add their damage to all allies consume. I could use that to, remove the summoned Dreg and give, a bunch of damage to all of my units. I could use it to kill summoned Junjun in order to give some damage to some units. Definitely gonna get a charm. Let's get that. Raspberry Charm, +1 damage and +3 HP. Save that for later as well. Definitely feels like the Raspberry Charm probably goes on Berry Sis, and Noomlin probably goes on the Berry Bell right now. Maybe Noomlin goes on the Pombum. Give me the ability to respond after I've played it. I do really like the idea of that Azul Battle Axe. Getting the egg in the opening hand is also pretty important. So a crown there would be nice. I'm gonna take the crown, I'm gonna put that on the egg, and then I will buy another charm. Add Frenzy and gain Aimless. Alright, so if I tried to put that on the Barrage, oh great, it doesn't even let me do it, cool. So add Frenzy and gain Aimless. I mean, honestly, putting that on Shen rather is no problem. I do want them to overburn targets in the back. And I would love them to be aimless. Sorry, to Frenzy rather. Noomlin still feels like it goes on the Berry Bell, but I'm gonna put it on Pombum. I find myself quite convinced by that, actually. And then the Raspberry Charm goes on the Berry Sis. And Berry Sis is going to have a different name as a result. Raspberry Sis. Wait, there's a P in Raspberry. You don't pronounce it. But it is there. Alright. I think he has a well-managed shop right there. Let's go to the boss. Makoko, Porcupine, and Infinoko. We finally have a Makoko that does damage on round 1. I can smack back quite well here, thank you. I mean, I do feel like I open with Pombum. And then a Tarblade would actually just murder the Porcupine on the top line. A Tarblade would also set up this Makoko to die instantly as well. I think I need to put out the Bling Bank. Neither of the things I actually mentioned. But because I am about to start killing units on board, it would be nice. Let's get a Junjun. More units, more good. Okay, if I let Makoko die to the smackback here, I can get 2 units in a single turn, I can get a combo, so I'm gonna take out the Porcupine on the top line with the Tarblade, and then Makoko gets taken out with the smackback. Yeah, here's the problem though. Infinoko is about to attack for 8 to the front line. Takes out Junjun, takes out the egg. I'm gonna hit Infinoko with the Tar Blade, lose those 2 units, gain the Dreg, freeze the enemy, roll into a new hand. Hello, Shannon the Raspberry Sis. That's what we're looking for, ain't it? Let's get the Raspberry Sis out first. Actually, I don't care about Raspberry Sis's attacks, rather, so I'll put Shen out first. When hit, increase your overburn by 1. I do want Makoko to strike Shen early on, so let's put a Raspberry Sis out behind Shen. Do I want a second hit against Shen? Increase the overburn? It really does seem important. I'm gonna throw a Berry Bell on my bottom line. Now, unfortunately, the Frostinger on the top line... Actually, no, this is fine. I put Shen on the top line to block that, and then I respond by making people overburn. We also freeze Infinoko for a turn here, which is great. Boom! Blows up both lines. And we just keep attacking, and we freeze even the new version of it. Love it. Makoko's about to attack for 4. Redraw. Ooh, Berry Bell. No, realistically, I do need to take out Makoko. We can put Shen back on the bottom line for a moment in order to play the Berry Bell there, gain some more HP. New units get summoned out onto the field. Pombum gets to be played for free here. So naturally we'll do that. And then if I Tarblade the Frostinger on the top line, that will actually take out the Frostinger and Porcupine. Then Infinoko attacks 2 units, one of them smacks back, one of them heals another unit. Love it. That might guarantee the kills, actually. Mom's attacks, and then, yeah, the overburn causes both Infinoko and the summoned unit to die. They get a combo, as well as 2 payouts from that bling bank. The Sunbelt of Hands, card draw +1. I always feel like card draw +1 is particularly good in a situation where, you know, some of the units in your hand deal additional damage based on the other units in your hand that happen to be similar. Tarblades. Redraw bell count, you know, cycle through the deck sooner rather than later. I've got to go with the Sunbelt of Hands. Dreg's still injured. I don't intend to fix that. Muncher. The big problem with taking the Muncher is I don't actually have good tools. However, it would give me more money before the Charm Merchant. Currently I have health, damage, health, and lockdown, scaling damage. I don't know if I need another Frozen Traveler, which is the reason I'm gonna go to the Muncher, and then when I'm at the Muncher, I'm just gonna be like, okay, let's take 2 of the Tarblades. I'm happy doing that. Makes the next 3 Tarblades very easy to remove from the deck. Alright, Merchant, what do you got? Greetings, Traveler. take a look at my enchanted collection of charms. There's a Heart Mist station here for 63. Oh, buddy, that's actually really good for us. The Heart Mist station, when an ally is hit, restore their health by 1. When the Heart Mist station is hit, this is not going to be relevant at all. Gain 1 tooth, that's from the Tiger charm on there. However, it also has the Bomb Skull charm, explode by 8, because it's a clunker. There's another Bomb Skull charm here. I don't know if I can put 2 Bomb Skull charms on the same thing. There's a Battle charm for +2 damage, and a Strawberry charm. When consumed, add +2 to all allies. I don't think I have any consume cards in the entire deck yet. Adding 2 damage to a card does almost nothing for us. Oh, I could put it on the Pombum, make the Pombum significantly more powerful with that, actually. Make the Pombum do 7 damage to all undamaged enemies. It is a lot. It is a lot. Let's take the Battle Charm. And pop that on the Pombum. I do kind of want to take the Heart Mist station. But it removes my ability to take the Strawberry Charm instead. Heart Mist Station is also health support, admittedly, and then has the Explode. No, Heart Mist Station is just so much value in a single thing. Your kindness is appreciated. Let's go to the battle. We're up against Grumps and Makoko. I mean, if we're ever going to play the Pombum, we'll play it right now, right? Then a Heart Mist station in the back line to get some extra health on Moms. Moms takes 1 damage, Moms gains immediately 1 health. Grumps reduces attackers' damage. So ideally I'll deal with Grumps without using an attacker against them. I want to put a Junjun down on the top line. Unfortunately, it looks like Moms will definitely need to strike here. That's okay. I throw out a Berry Blade. We kill with Junjun and Moms, and now we have the ability to roll through if we want. Ooh, Makoko head. The enemy now has a clunker, unfortunately. I have to clear this line if I don't want the explosion to hit me. Let's roll. It's going to be very difficult to clear the line like this. So, Pombum for 6 damage to all enemies. It's doing 6 damage because the unit that it struck before lowered its damage, the Grumps. So I played the Pombum, 6 damage to all, Makoko attacks, Moms attacks back. The Moko head explodes, which then causes my Heart Mist station also to explode, dealing 8 damage back to Grog. I don't really like that. I almost want to do something like this. Keep the Heart Mist station and let Junjun die, especially with as little damage as they have. Of course, it's worth noting all of that is happening right before I then get to play another card. It might be time for me to get the Heart Mist station dead. I'm going to put the Bling Bank on the bottom. Heart Mist station will then kill 2 of their units, getting me even more combos, as well as the Bling Bank giving me more money from it. The Raspberry Sis and Shen both need to go down as soon as possible, so Raspberry Sis. Shen go down. I can also hit Shen for 1 right now using a Tar Blade in order to increase the application of Overburn from them. Let's cycle. Pombum, ready for the next round. Love to see it. I'll put Moms on the bottom side, play a Berry Bell to increase the health of all of the relevant units. Hello, King Moko. When hit, apply 3 spice to everyone in the battle. Also, Pepper Witch and Pepper Witch, when hit, apply spice to allies in row. That's, interesting. Not going to stop me from, Pombuming. So Makoko on that top line could be dealt with a single Tar Blade. And then Shen, if you... Oh, I actually need Shen not to do damage, if possible. It's possible I end up just killing targets. Oops. Another thing I could do would be move the Bling Bang forward in order to try and take out Makoko and Pepper Witch at the same time. I don't think that's worth my time, though. In fact, if I put Shen on the top line, I can just take out both of these in response. I like that. Then I'll use one of my Tar Blades to take out Grog. Three times combo, the Bling Bang thanks us. Unfortunately, I can't take out that Pepper Witch. Not with these Tar Blades, at least. One of them will do 2 damage, and the other one will do none. Well, I guess I can freeze you. Sure. I freeze the Pepper Witch. And King Moko. Cycle that hand. Yeah, Pompum's not going to be relevant ever again. It doesn't need to be. It was relevant for all of the appropriate time. Use the 1 damage Tar Blade, takes out Pepper Witch. Shen attacks with Overburn. Dreg murders King Moko. All good. Oh, our egg is injured. All the King's men can't put it back together. That's interesting. That's interesting. Shade Sculptor, the ability to duplicate a card in our deck. I mean, you know, getting another copy of Art Mist Station, just letting it blow up, also pretty good, but we even have a charm beforehand. I'm gonna get a treasure, just see if that's even relevant. Slap Crackers! It's aimless, does 1 damage 4 times. Oh, if only I still had the plus damage to throw on Slap Crackers there. Berry Basket, restore 2 health in Barrage. That is pretty good. I can't, like, keep people back on their full health, so that is really relevant. Azul's Candle for doubling the Overburn on a target. That's not really what our thing does. Our Overburn builds, so far as it exists. Alright, Charm. Charm me. Oh, why I never. A block charm. Start with 1 block. That's charming. I can put that on the Heart Mist Station. Get it to block an extra hit. I quite like that, in fact. When hit, add lost health to a random ally. Now, I know that Azul's Battle Axe says apply Overburn equal to damage dealt, but if you hit a block, it still applies the Overburn for the damage it would have dealt, even though the block says blocks entire instances of damage. Due to this working, I think it's possible that the Raspberry Sis might have the ability to hold that block charm and still give health to a random ally. Getting Tooth on the Heart Mist isn't super important. I could put this on Moms or the Raspberry Sis. That's basically my position. Either or. I've chosen the Raspberry Sis. Oh. Do I want a second Heart Mist station or a second Pom-Pom? We see, you know, once the deck gets a bit thinner and once the... Oh, looking at their eyes rotate around that like that. Once the deck gets a bit thinner, suddenly the Pom-Pom matters a lot less. And once the battle gets a bit long in the tooth, it matters a lot less. So I'm going to take the Heart Mist station, duplicate that. And then go in battle. I mean, I'm definitely going to Pom-Pom. Definitely going to throw out the Raspberry Sis as well. First enemy attacks now, so I could throw out my Heart Mist station. Like it. We smack back with Moms there. I don't think I have the ability to kill the Grumble on the bottom line. But if I lower things, lower the health of these units, at least Woolly Drek won't get so much out of them. Getting Junjun out makes sense. Another attacker. So Bigfoot is aimless up there on the top line, but worst case scenario, it hits Raspberry Sis and hits a block. Best case scenario, it hits the egg and summons the unit that I care about. I'm going to throw a single Tarblade against Grumble. The possibility of re-rolling into still 2 Tarblades is really good. There it is. Second Tarblade. That's the ability to take out Grumble before they attack here. However, even if they attack Moms and then I attack them back, taking out that unit. So if instead I wanted to put out a Heart Mist station in order to fully heal Moms, or to heal Moms for damage taken consistently here, that'd be pretty good. I need to get back to my Pom-Pom. I also need more space on field, as it turns out. Junjun's getting less and less valuable for us. Woolly Drek is going to attack aimlessly, possibly, because they eat the ally and then they attack, right? No, they attack and then they eat the ally. Makoko is the way that I remember this, because Makoko has gain damage, but on round 1, deals 0 damage, then gains 1. Kind of struggling to figure out what would actually be useful to do this turn. Grumble on the top line is about to attack in the next round. I could freeze them, but that doesn't seem great. What if I got Junjun to get eaten by the Woolly Drek, freeing up a space for me in the next round, and then the Raspberry Sis attacks Bigfoot on the top line? I also do 2 damage with the Tarblade this round, and then next round I can do 1 damage with the Tarblade, take that Bigfoot out before it attacks aimlessly. I like that. Oh! What? Woolly Drek ate the Goblin, and in doing so, gave itself drop 4 gold when hit. Oh, buddy. Thank you. I'm gonna put Shen out on the top line as well, in order to increase your damage when hit, because I had an extra turn before I now need to deal with the Bigfoot. Solid 2x combo right there. Unfortunately, Bigfoot is aimless, so I'm not really safe in almost any of these positions. I have to freeze the Bigfoot on the bottom line if I don't want it to possibly even hit Moms. Dang, lost a unit up there on the top line. I mean, the Bling Bank does go out, though. It explodes, worst case. Bigloo applies 2 Frost in Barrage. Roll. There's my Pombum. Let's see it. I Pombum. It was good damage. If Bigloo ever attacks on that top line, the explosion of all of these just kills them all. That's fun. Woolly Drek's about to try and run away also, unfortunately. I'm gonna hit the Blizzard Bottle on the Woolly Drek to try and stop it from running away so I can continue eking more money out of it. So currently Bigfoot on the bottom line is aimlessly attacking for 8. I'd like you not to hit the Dreg, if possible. I think I might even have to put in a Heartless Station down there. Hitting Raspberry Sis is obviously completely fine. If the Bigfoot attacks either of my clunkers, it does 8 damage to its own line. So if I throw a Tarblade at that Bigfoot, and it does that, then a Tarblade at another Bigfoot next round will kill that. Ooh, Woolly Drek's not frozen. It's just gonna run away in the next round. Unless I hit it with a Tarblade now, and then it kills the Heart Mist Station. Solid combo right there. Moms is on 1 health. Which is fine, that's how it goes. Raspberry Sis still hasn't lost this block, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna Berry Basket this bottom line, get some health. Okay, so the 6 did not get given to another unit. So the block on the Raspberry Sis does prevent Raspberry Sis's ability. So lost health is not the same as damage dealt. Got it. Or at least it doesn't work the same with regards to block. Cycle. Obviously, we gotta kill the Pawpaw on top line. Should probably freeze the Bigloo, give myself a couple more turns here, or a turn here. If I also freeze Grumble, I might even be able to get Dreg to finish him off. I use a Tarblade on the Grumble in order to set up Dreg's 5 damage to kill it by itself. Restore some health on the top line for the sake of Moms. And cycle. Get him, Bling Bank. mean, I think I get more money actually if Blink Bank doesn't do it. I just let... Well, I guess I just let Big Lou attack Berry Sis, and then I kill Big Lou next round. Get him, moms! You just have to race the tar blade I'm gonna throw out. Oh, Shen was injured as well. Gnome Traveler. But there's munches. I have to go. I know I said the rule of the new thing, but this is a daily. And this guy wants tar blades. He says tar for those blades. Noomlin Biscuit, at this point, incredible. Berry Blade, restore health to the front ally equal to the damage dealt by the Berry Blade. Love to see that as well. So Noomlin Biscuit would... Honestly, it probably goes on like a Berry Barrage or something like that. Upkeep for health of my own units seems very important to be actively managing right now. I take the Noomlin Biscuit, I take the crown. I'm gonna put the crown on Shen, who doesn't want to go out early. Buy the Berry Blade for its discount. One charm. Start with 4 teeth. That's really good. Save it later. Charm. Gain greed. Deal an additional damage for every 50 you have. Yeah, I'm gonna put the greed on Pombum. And then I'm just gonna save my money. I'm just save my money for the rest of the time. Shen or Raspberry Sis? I feel like it's difficult to build around Shen anymore. I'm gonna give Raspberry Sis the Thorn. And then head on out. Time for me to just build up a massive money and keep it all. Shroom Gobbler, Shrootles, and Truffle, which splits when enough HP is lost. There's the Bomb-Bomb instantly. Love to see it. Bomb-Bomb Bombs. I do want to play the Heart Mist stations, but it's got to be Berry. Raspberry Sis first. Okay, just Tarblade Shroodles to take it off the board. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to the Shroom Gobbler in order to heal Shen by 3. Now you can barely tell they were even injured in the first place. Truffle intends to attack both of the front liners for 5 damage. That's more than happy to have against the egg and shell there. Let's pop, in fact, a Heart Mist station out. Thank you for splitting my drag. I really do want to get the second Heart Mist biscuit out, but Noomlin on another thing as soon as I can, rather. Seems to be the right play. Splits when 10 HP is lost on both of these truffles. I think I'm going to use the Noomlin on something else and then Pombum next round. Let's Noomlin my... Honestly, probably the health gain rather than health restoration. For the moment, at least. Yep. Bum bum. And then a Berry Bell for all of the units that would like to be attacked. I do want to get the Bling Bank out considering money is so important to me. And now it's time to cycle. None of those are useful for me to play right now. And I can't cycle next turn, that wouldn't be useful at all. So, the real problem on this field is the Shrootles in the back line, actually. Everything else is eminently survivable. Yep. Throw a Tar Blade against the Shroodle. Get him, Raspberry Sis, and all the knockbacks, and then drag. Love a little bit of combo there. I mean, Pom-Pom's less valuable right now than I want it to be, but it is still fine, and that is true. Lose a Truffle. I do really want to heal the Berry Sis on the top line as well. So I'm going to throw out a Fairy Blade. Now, if I put all three of my damage units in the same line, I can throw a Berry Basket out for some health on all of them. Should probably freeze the Pop Shroom on the bottom line, which then gets me through to my next cycle. Well, there's the Pom-Pom to kill the Pop Shroom. Just gonna quickly reorder on the top line to play my Noomlin, then second Noomlin for the Pom-Pom. So Truffle attacks, does 8 damage through everything. Everyone splits or dies. That seems appropriate. And then Shen adds Overburn to this target. I should probably do that after everything else if possible. Oh! If only it attacked Truffle again. I got so much money out of that big combo. I mean, realistically, I just throw a Blizzard Bottle and then watch Dreg murder them both. Good work, bud. No thoughts. Sunbella Bell for the redraw. What is money worth? I think it's actually worth it. 72. So for every 50 that I have 7 instances of 50. My Pom-Pom currently kills everything instantly. Well, except the crab, I guess. Should definitely set up Noomlin. Having the egg die against both of these bursters is a great idea. Though I can keep it alive if I really wanted to. I don't think I do. I think I do want the Dreg to just die as quickly as possible here. But maybe that means I can't play my Heart Mist Station next turn, which I do want to play. So do I want Egg just there, eating up a bunch of hits, maybe? I guess. You can have the Berry Bell. I'm gonna put the Heart Mist Station out. Unfortunately, no one's damaged there. Needs the berry basket. I can, however, freeze the crab. Let's do it, Pombum. Neat. Kills the entire board without a second thought. Let's get Raspberry Sis up here on the top line as well. Try and get as many of my units out. I do want another Heart Mist Station, but I also want the Bling Bank for the more money. I'm gonna go for the Bling Bank. Greedy time. Speaking of greedy time, I'm gonna throw a single Tar Blade against the Goblin for 4. Time to draw. That also made sure that the Goblin won't die to the Pombum in a single attack, which is very nice. Unintended entirely. I really wish that I was clever enough to have planned that, but it is still nice. Even unplanned. Very well, definitely hits that top line too. Then I can throw a Tar Blade and then a Blizzard Bottle against the Goblin next round. Even more money. I don't really have health to restore. Sure, I restore 2 health on the egg. We do our free redraw here. There's the Pombum back. Obviously, that's going to go out next round. And throw another Tar Blade against the Goblin. Hello, Numbskull. While active, add Hog-Headed to all enemies. I'm going to throw the Pombum for damage. That crab is about to kill my Goblin. My egg, sorry. I'm about to try and kill the Goblin with a Berry Blade. But the egg's max health is 9, so it will still die to the crab. Great. Unfortunately, I can't stop the Goblin from running. I'm gonna restore no health on no units. Freeze the crab on the top line, we cycle. There's the Pombum again, and it can still go out because the enemies have instances of block, so they're still on full HP. Let's throw a Tar Blade against the crab, try and remove more of its block. Then I know that Numbskull is going to do no damage to Raspberry Sis because of the block that Raspberry Sis has. So if I throw a Berry Blade against the crab in the top line, I set up Dreg to be able to kill it this round. And we can start working on the rest of these stacks of block. Pombum will do. Throw a Berry Blade in there too. Even, yeah, that's the Berry Blade. Moms freezes the enemy for a turn. Tar Blade to remove another one of your blocks. I'm gonna berry basket for the single health on Dreg. Yeah, we are having a couple of turns here that are just really underwhelming. Berry bell for the bottom line. Another tar. I'll do I need the blizzard? I even have smackback. Fine. Just gonna berry blade the enemy. They lose all of their block. I murder them with Dreg. Bunch of money for us. We're up to 500. So the Pom-Pom is dealing now 17 damage in AoE. As a Noomlin as well. I'm not gonna spend any money. I'm gonna remove more cards from the deck. Cake Charm. Boost the effects by 5 and gain Consume. Oh, man. I guess I put that on the Berry Bell, and then I have to Noomlin a different card instead. Only one that really makes sense. Let's go to the Muncher. And you may munch this Tarblade and Junjun. Now it is time for the Eye of the Storm. Frost Guardian. When health lost, add equal damage to self and allies. Oh, that could be potent. There's also this Ice Forge on the bottom line that's threatening to blow up. So the Pom-Pom will deal enough damage to kill Bigfoot and Grink and deal damage to the Ice Forge. Giving Frost Guardian ridiculous damage, mind. I'm well aware. Raspberry Sis out to have someone on a lower counter than the Frost Guardian to be able to take out the Ice Forge. Let's also use the Berry Bell here to increase the maximum HP of Moms, Shen, and Raspberry Sis. I do want the egg to die so that I have damage coming out on the field, so getting Raspberry Sis to attack and intentionally get the egg to explode here seems great. Put a Bling Bank out for a bit more money. Oh my god, Raspberry Sis doesn't do damage. Oof. Okay, Raspberry Sis thankfully will have the ability to block the 21 damage the Frost Guardian is intending to do. But I'm not looking forward to having to take out the bottom line like this. I'm gonna cycle. And I'm gonna use the Noomlin Biscuit on Berry Blade. I'll pass the turn. You lose that. Shen loses a bunch of health. Shen also puts some Overburn on the Guardian. We freeze it up as well. I do want some additional health on Shen now, so using the Berry Blade seems appropriate. Although I can do that next round. I'll play the Heart Mist this round. I can do it next round because it's Noomlin, so I can do it whenever. Mega Mimic triggers whenever an ally attacks, not necessarily an ally in the row. Also, lose 1, scrap when it happens, and explode for 8 when you die. Ugh. Tough. I'm gonna have to let the Mega Mimic explode and take out my Bling Bank. If I want to take it out as soon as possible, and I do. Use the berry basket on the top line for Shen. And then I can put the Heart Mist station out before recycling. I only have 5 cards in the active deck at this point. Nice. So I know exactly what I end up redrawing anytime. Let's cycle for some health. I'm going to use Berry Blade and Berry Basket for this top line. Leave Pombum in hand. Could just draw back to Pombum whenever it's necessary, but this is fine too. And in fact, it's better that I cycle now. Neat. So top line, you have 47 damage. Yeah, let's get a Heart Mist to block that. So the bottom line is safe for healing, but I'm going to use a Berry Blade first because it's Noomlin to heal the Raspberry Cyst, move you back out of the line, and then I mean, I could even just freeze you if I really wanted. No. Use Berry Basket on the bottom. I'm gonna cycle, because then I think I can kill them all in the same turn. With a Pombum and a Berry Blade. Got him. And now you're gonna do the split, aren't you? Yeah, okay, so you still have the second form of Frost Guardian there. Annoying. Annoying. Alas. Unfortunately, Shen still doesn't have any Overburden stacks. Mom's is gonna be freezing a unit. I'd like to freeze the Frost Guardian if possible. I also don't really want to hit Uber Bear if I can avoid that. Realistically, I want to avoid dealing damage to everyone until the next cycle. So I end my turn. And here's why. Pombum. I kill 5 of them at the same time. It lowers the absolute heck out of the health of this Frost Guardian here. Use a berry for slight healing. Just cycle. There's 15 damage personally. Heck, I'll even freeze you for a turn. Gonna cycle through the deck. Let them attack and attack them back. And now the Berry Blade will finish the fight. 1 Overburn on the Frost Guardian triggers by itself. And that's our first daily. We got a... Oh, you can unlock town progress in dailies. I was very scared that wasn't possible, but we knew map event, won a daily voyage, we purchased enough discounted items to also unlock something. So I've gotten 0 for the time over an hour. Interesting, so you want me to be faster than that. My global rank is 45 right now, with 1943 as my score. Okay, let's see how much higher they get until it starts looking like... Okay, yeah, okay. This person completed it in 9 minutes and has 73,000 as their score. As with all daily leaderboards, there are some people who think it's fun to cheat and be at the highest part, but it's also so easy to tell that they cheated. It's strange. I don't understand what drives a person to do that. But it doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. Pet house, new pet trained. Icebreaker cabin, new event available. Challenge stones, new charm unlocked. So new pet trained is so adorable. Sneasel, draw 1 when hit. I love it. There's a new pet available. Another job well done. You absolutely smashed it this time. The Gnome Traveler, a sneaky gnome who gives you some items for free. No strings attached. Seems too good to be true, right? Are there more events to unlock after this, or are those the 3 that are available? I see. And our new charm should be Balloonist. Win a daily voyage. And it was the Raspberry charm, which was available in this daily voyage as well, giving us a little bit of a preview while we unlock it. For the moment, my name's Rhapsody, the name of the game is being Wildfrost. Top left is the series playlist for all my content in the game, past, present, and future. Down below is YouTube's recommendation for what it thinks you should watch next, and stream past the names of the peoples who are generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Arrow above the thank you, and a special thanks this episode to Moms. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.